Alright, good morning you all. I am making this video this morning because I am pissed off because once again we have more complainers about what kind of sex I do. Hopefully this is the last time I'm going to have to explain myself and tell you guys what kind of sex I do. First of all, I do paperwork sex. What is paperwork sex? Paperwork sex is like industry sex. People who get sex jobs, they identify their pussy. Excuse my language, I'm pissed off. They identify their vagina and their penises by their specimen codes. Their specimen codes, their social security numbers. If you go to the doctor, you get a code on it. It's called a specimen code. Do you see that? That specimen number identifies your vagina and your penises. What is that specimen code connected to? The specimen code is connected to the cultures that you have from your penis and from your vagina. So basically when you go to the gynecologist, he cultures the pap smear, he puts it in, the clamp opens, and then he swabs inside of your vagina, and it's called a specimen. He's taking a specimen from your vagina. So he goes in, swabs the vagina inside, puts it inside of a tube, and sends it off. That is called a specimen code. So you get your identification number from that. I work with LabCorp, and I also work with Soltris Lab Company. So this is what you get. So that number right there is called a specimen identification number. So that identifies your vagina, it identifies the culture, it identifies the hospital, and it identifies the doctor. So you have both numbers. So people are complaining because I only want to do paperwork sex, because I like paperwork sex. Why? Because it identifies your sexual history. It identifies who you are, your doctor, and your sexual background. So people are complaining about me and my sexual, how I do my sex. This is how I do it. I don't want to do it any other way because I don't like it to do it any other way. I live in a very dangerous part of the city, and it's a high-risk town. And because I live in a high-risk town, I choose to keep my information public. I make my sexual information public. I don't hide anything because I don't have any diseases, because I used to work for the Suicide Prevention Center. I also work for teen health centers, and I do health advocacy work too, safe sex advocacy. So I practice what I preach. I use condoms. I just started doing oral sex probably about the last 6 months to a year now. What I use is Durex,